One account gets breached, and before you know it, all of your other accounts are at risk. This is especially likely if you reuse passwords, and while a password manager is vital to avoid this, choosing the right one is not easy. With that said, let's do a Proton Pass versus 1Password comparison to see which is best for you. I'll even show you how to see if any of your passwords have already been exposed, so stay tuned. Because you can't just blindly place your trust in any company, it makes sense to start with a security comparison. And we can see a lot of green flags here. Both 1Password and Proton Pass use excellent encryption ciphers which are virtually unhackable, and have zero-knowledge architectures, which means even the employees at each company cannot view users' passwords. 1Password and Proton Pass both have multi- and two-factor authentication options to make the login process more secure. However, 1Password arguably goes a little further, giving each user a 34-digit security key. This works as an additional roadblock for cyber criminals, as it's needed every time your account is accessed on a new device. Although Proton Pass doesn't offer a magical key, what it does have is their own authenticator app. Sure, you can just use Authy or another alternative, but there are a lot of reasons Proton's authenticator is much safer. One major one is that it's one of the only open source password manager options on the market. This means their source code is publicly available for review, and if any vulnerabilities are found, they can quickly get patched. Furthermore, it has third-party audits and a privacy-friendly jurisdiction. Proton Pass is excellent for privacy enthusiasts and a very transparent company overall. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying 1Password isn't private. Sure, their jurisdiction is within a Five Eyes country. However, 1Password still has strong security practices and a zero-knowledge architecture, as was confirmed by a third-party audit. While security didn't conclude much of a clear winner, subscription costs is where we can reach our first tangible conclusion. Now, if we look at the premium tiers in this password manager comparison, Proton Pass is the most affordable for individual use by far. Family plans have pretty much the same cost, and for business plans, 1Password is cheapest. So while it depends on what you're looking for, I can't deny that Proton Pass is generally much cheaper for the average user. By the way, you can slash the price for either 1Password or Proton Pass by using our exclusive links in the description. Moving on. Here are a few insights worth knowing in terms of usability. For one thing, both 1Password and Proton Pass have apps for all popular operating systems, and each provider syncs your account across any number of devices at once. Downloading and setting up each tool is just as simple as any other app, and the steps will be relevant to your operating system. Moreover, I found 1Password's interface to be sleek and minimalistic. Accessing features and managing vaults was understandable from the get-go. I also have no complaints about Proton Pass's UI. It's clean, intuitive, and I especially like the desktop app. For daily use, each password manager has specific features tailored to make users' lives easier. While that's true for the most part, some features aren't actually as functional. For example, both 1Password and Proton Pass autosave and autofill logins through their browser extensions. In my experience, 1Password autofills more reliably. With Proton Pass, it was hit or miss, and sometimes information wasn't filled. That aside, both password managers have all of the main functions, like generating complex passwords and securely storing data, such as notes and files. But let's expand in this Proton Pass versus 1Password feature comparison. Shining the spotlight on Proton Pass first, it has a unique feature, email aliases, which is my favorite. It gives users 10 fake email addresses that can be used to mask their online identity and block spam mail. I used this to automatically create fake emails when I was signing up for online newsletters, and it then forwarded any important mail to my real inbox. Passkeys is another modern security feature, and Proton Pass has made passkeys available on all devices. If you're not sure what this is, it cuts out a traditional password and relies on another device for the login process instead, enhancing your password security. Furthermore, you can share individual passwords with Proton Pass, and the recipient doesn't even have to have a Proton Pass account. But for those of you looking to securely share entire vaults and items with your whole family, the family plan makes this possible. Proton Pass even has dark web monitoring. Accessed directly from the security center, this feature will notify you if any personal information has been leaked on dark web databases. It even gave me relevant actions that I should take next. Speaking of leaked credentials, as promised, I will quickly show you our password leak checker tool. It scans 33 billion leaked passwords to see if your password was leaked and how many times. There's no catch. It's totally free and we don't store any of the entries. Here's a password I randomly came up with, and as you can see, it isn't secure, having been leaked over 17,000 times. Give it a try after this video to check if your accounts are safe. Jumping back in, 1Password has passkeys which work the same as with Proton Pass, but 1Password isn't short of unique additions either. For example, there is travel mode. 1Password uses this feature to hide any selected information or vaults while users are traveling. Like Proton Pass, 1Password lets you share entries with anyone. But what I like best is their implementation of the family plan. The admin controls for their family plan are really great and make managing permissions the easiest I've come across. Furthermore, you can share entire vaults with everyone in one click using their default button. Or you can create custom vaults and share them with specific people. Say you wanted streaming passwords to be shared with your whole house, but you only wanted to share your banking credentials with your partner. This is simple to do. With that said, 1Password is arguably the best password manager for families. If you'd like their plan or others at the best price, scan the QR code now. Getting back to it, 1Password has the Watchtower and privacy card features. The former works similar to Proton Pass's dark web monitoring, but it also is a great way to check the health of your password ecosystem at a glance. The latter makes online shopping safer by allocating a virtual card to only one merchant at a time. This means if anyone got the card information, they're limited to where they can use it. Best of all, they can automatically be pasted where necessary. It's clear in this password manager comparison of features that each provider has well thought out tools for various scenarios. But for the most updated info, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Looking at the bigger picture in this Proton Pass versus 1Password video, each of these password managers are ideal tools but suitable to different users. If you're looking for a polished experience with great features and seamless autofill, then 1Password is best, especially for families. However, if privacy and budget are your main priorities, then Proton Pass cannot be missed as the best secure password manager alternative. But let me know what you're looking for in the comments, and don't miss the deals from the description. Thanks for your time. I'll see you soon, hopefully in this next video. Stay safe.